Welcome to our channel. We had our grandson Chase here this weekend to help us build a shed. The shed that we bought is going to house the lithium-ion batteries for our solar system, which will power our wood kiln. Got the roof on finally. And we got the door put on. And this little window put in. And it has vents in each end to help with airflow. Looking good. We had to take the window out, however, to put in a frame for an air conditioner. The batteries need to be kept between 30 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And so we're double insulating it with foam insulation, and we'll have an air conditioner in there for when it's hot in the summer. You can see we're double insulating it. We got part of it done there. All right, we're getting ready to put foam on the floor, plus some OSB. And we're going to do 2 layers of foam, just like we did 2 layers of foam everywhere else. So it's going to be very well insulated. Before we put the OSB on the floor with some foam to insulate the flooring, we decided to put some OSB on the sides to give us a place to hang anything that we need to inside of here, because it's going to be probably a little crowded with the 4 batteries and the inverter. So getting them glued on. Got the flooring put in and it's insulated. And we also got the copper wire drilled down through for the grounding rod.
We needed mounts for our solar panels. I don't know about other regions, but we get a lot of wind here. And the kit that we bought from Renogi is a tiny home solar kit. I'll put a link down below in the description so you could, if in case you're interested in what's included with that tiny home kit. We are not sponsored on this video. We purchased everything that you see in this video. But one of the suggestions for the tiny home kit was that you either anchor the solar panels to concrete or a big board. In this case, we decided to use 6x6s. They're treated 6x6s that were 8 feet long. We cut them in half to include the mounts for 4 320 watt solar panels that we'll be installing in the next episode. The tiny home kit that we bought included the 4 solar panels, a combiner box, a circuit breaker box, a 3500 watt solar inverter, and 4 200 amp hour lithium batteries. And we'll show the installation of those. As a reminder, the project is to turn a Conex, or some people refer to them as shipping containers, into a solar kiln for drying wood. And this is what we decided to purchase: the small shed, plus we'll be mounting these, obviously, with brackets that later will attach solar panels. And then we'll strap these 6x6 or anchor those 6x6s into the ground so the wind can't blow them over, hopefully. The solar panels are going to end up being kind of like a kite. They have a big enough surface area, so we want them to not get damaged and not blow away. And so that's why we're going through these extra lengths. Here I'm hauling out the assembled brackets for the solar panels to mount to. And so we plan on the third episode of this series is going to be showing the solar panels along with the installation and wiring of the shed with all the solar components. So appreciate you watching. Future videos, we'll get this thing up and running, and we'll do testing to make sure that we're getting the results that we want. We may have to make modifications, upgrade heaters. We already have a nice dehumidifier that's really going to help. And we're also going to split the Conex into half because we don't need the whole 40 feet. We're going to start with a work area of 20 feet to begin with. We'll show that process too, how we divide it and so forth.